Podcast presents.
Welcome to the EBS podcast about nanodegrees. My name is Jim Seltenrijch and I'm the head of Master Studies here at EBS. Today we're joined by Katri Kerem, who will be talking about her nanodegree, consumers, society and culture. Katri, welcome. Please introduce yourself and your nanodegree.
Hello, Jim. Hello, everyone. My name is Katri Kerem. As Jim already told, I'm a professor of marketing at the Estonian Business School and also head of the Department of Marketing. The current nanodegree is called Consumers, Societies and Culture, and it is actually the third in series of 3 marketing-related nanodegrees. We have had a nanodegree on strategic marketing, nanodegree on communication, and now we are actually moving to the most important part in the marketing equation, which is the consumers.
Okay, and why are these consumers so important then?
Well, consumers are the cornerstone of marketing. You definitely need to understand your audiences very well to do any marketing activities, design products, communication, whatnot, that would be relevant to the consumers, resonate with them and have desired impact.
Okay, and how do the other 2 elements of your nanodegree, so the society and the culture, then fit in? Why are they so important that they need to be in the title?
They are important because consumer behavior does not appear in isolation. It's not a thing by itself. Consumers are very much influenced by what is happening around them, and this comes a lot from culture and also society as a whole. And the societal aspect for us is important also because marketing itself can bring along consequences that influence society, and thus we also want to give students good knowledge about how to do more responsible marketing and how to minimize the potential harm that marketing activities could have.
Okay, very interesting approach. I know that you have assembled quite an interesting team as well. Maybe you can tell about your team members and also about the specific subjects or courses that are part of your nano.
Yes, absolutely. So I start with myself, not because I'm the most important, but I teach the, so to say, foundational course, which is called Consumer Behavior. And then this basically takes a little bit more advanced master level look at what determines consumer behavior and also how to translate these insights into marketing decisions. And then we have a course on cultural influences on marketing, cultural trends. It's called Capturing Cultural Trends. And this is taught by Natalia Piiskopel, who we are extremely happy about having in the nanodegree as a teacher because she has a very good, long experience as a marketing practitioner globally. Currently, she's working with big brands like Lego, and cultural insights is her one of her main interests. So I hope we get a very, very exciting course with very much practical tips, tricks, insights. Then we have a course which is called Critical Marketing, which is taught by our own faculty member, Riina Koris. And this is a course that is then looking maybe at more the marketing ethics issues, societal impacts, helps our participants to become more responsible in designing their marketing activities so that they would not accidentally do anything that would maybe cause unwanted consequences. And the fourth separate course we have in the nanodegree is by Oliver Laas, and he will teach participants to critically analyze and understand marketing content, visual analysis, textual analysis, things like that, that are both useful for participants as marketers and would also be relevant for participants as consumers. And we actually have also a fourth participant or fourth teacher in our nano degree, Kerem, who is bringing in insights from circular economy. And she teaches in 2 of the courses in the nano degree. In my consumer behavior class, she will highlight what is the role of consumers in circular economy, how can consumers as producers also help to transition towards circular economy, reduce waste, etc. And in Riina's course on critical marketing, Kerli will give insights about greenwashing, which is also an issue what we quite frequently see in marketing.
Okay, that sounds really, really interesting and a really wide range of topics that you will be covering within this nano. Did I understand it correctly that, especially in the more critical side of the courses that you had, that I also understand what I'm doing, what kind of traps will I be falling in as a consumer? So you also give the marketeers the tricks how to get there, but also potential participants will understand what kind of marketing traps are they falling into when it comes to, I don't know, the supermarket.
Yeah, absolutely. That's actually one of the ideas and one of the teaching methods we use in several courses of the nano. We invite our participants to a lot of self-observations in several of the courses where they need a little bit to pay more closer attention to their own consumer behavior, what influences them, etc. And look at their everyday consumption habits. And I know that Oliver has in this critical thinking course also a lot of analysis tasks created, which enables people to understand better how they think, what conclusions maybe they draw from what they see, what kind of attribution mistakes that they might make.
Okay, yeah, that's really interesting, as I know myself that I'm very much susceptible to this kind of marketing. I go into the supermarket and I buy everything that's on sale, even though it's probably not cheaper. So it's a very interesting approach to have both these different sides to it.
You're very invited to take part in our nano degree.
I probably
so that
should,
we can, train you as a consumer
train
as
me
well.
as a consumer, absolutely. Because there's such a wide range of subjects in your nano, who's the target audience? Who should be thinking, I need to have this course so that I can become better at either becoming a consumer or a marketeer?
Our first target group who we kept in mind designing this nano were our master students who are specializing in marketing. This is because that is a part of the 3 nano degree specialization, although the other courses of the specialization are not required to take this nano degree. So, of course, it's designed for our own students who want to see their career in marketing or who already work in marketing and want to improve themselves. But I think it also has appeal to a wider range of people working in companies, because learning about consumers actually teaches you so much about people. As you also pointed out, there are things that people might benefit personally as consumers. But also if we think about consumer behavior, then it's knowledge about people. And most of the things we study in consumer behavior are actually applicable in very many different situations in life. So it's quite universal knowledge. And we also, of course, invite participants from outside EBS, practitioners who work in marketing. We often see that they are very good understanding how marketing works, but maybe they don't have such a good understanding on how human beings work. And that's why we invite them also to come and take part of our nano degree.
Okay, it sounds almost like creepy that they do not only know how marketing works, but also how the human brain works. It's very, I mentioned, powerful combination of those two topics. Before we wrap it up, what are the 3 main reasons why students should join your nano?
Well, I guess I touched upon it a little bit when I spoke about the target groups. But once again, I think the knowledge is quite universal. It's not only tied to marketing situations, but it's it's very, very transferable in all situations of human interactions. One of the maybe not key values, but interesting things about this nanodegree as compared to a lot of other things we learn at school or in life is that this knowledge has a very long shelf life because human behavior and societal processes do not change on daily basis. So if you learn that, I can guarantee you that it is something that you can use for several years to come, or even tens of years. Okay, that was the second reason. You asked for 3 reasons. I think it will be a fun and interesting course to participate in, really insightful with practitioners, very interesting methods, activities. So definitely anyone interested in marketing and consumer behavior is warmly invited.
Katri, thank you very much for joining us today. For our listeners, the Nanodegree Consumers, Society and Culture will take place in the spring of 2022.